Alright, so you guys saw us change out the seats in the trucks. So now I'm going to show you how to take apart the seat and replace the foam and the springs. But I don't have new foam, so I'm just going to take the foam out of the passenger seat and put it in the driver's seat. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Alright, so if you guys slide the seat all the way forward, you're going to see this bolt right here. And then on the other side, on the other rail, there's another bolt right there. And the same if you slide the seat back. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this. But if you slide the seat back right there, there's another bolt, and on the other side. It's easier if you do this while the seat's out of the truck, but we kind of forgot. So I'll show you guys how to do it in the truck. Alright, so the tools you guys are going to need to take the seats out is a ratchet and a 3/8 socket or an air ratchet to make life easier. And then once you have the seat out, to remove the bottom portion from the top, you're going to need a T45 Torx bit and a 1/2" socket. So I'll show you guys taking out the seat now. Alright, so what you're going to do first is remove the side cover, which is a Phillips screw there and a Phillips screw there. So I'm going to take those out and then I'll show you the rest. There's also a screw on the back of this cover right here. So there's 1, 2, 3. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to find the bolt and just get to loosening it if you have a ratchet. And if you have an air ratchet, then it's going to be quicker, obviously. Or if you have a electric ratchet, it'd be even nicer because they're quiet. So I'm going to go ahead and get these off with the air ratchet. So there's that one. You're just going to do the same for the other side. And then you're going to want to scoot your seat all the way back, and then do the same thing you did in the front but for the back. That's going to be hard to show you, so I'm just going to take the rest of the seat out. Alright, now so what you're just going to do is you fold your seat in half and then just pick it up, and if there's wires, just detach any of the wires. Or in my case, I just cut all the wires because my truck didn't come with any power options for the seats. But after you get that out, then you just have the seat. I'll show you how to take it apart right now. Center console, you're going to need the side that faces T45 Torx bit. And for the side that has the lever adjust on it, those are just 2 1/2" nuts. One here and one here. So I'll take those off real quick. So after you do all that, then you're just gonna want to hold the front down and wiggle the back and forth until it gets loose, and then you should be able to just take them apart. So I'm gonna set the back half over here, and then I don't know if you can see, but all this little springs are shot, so I'm gonna try and fix those, and I'll show you how to do that if I come up with a good way. But now, to take the cushion off, all you're gonna do is pop these little plastic pieces off. I just take a flathead screwdriver and just work them off, and just come off fairly easily. Once you get about halfway, you can do it by hand. Pop out this last one right here. This will come out. Alright, so now you're just gonna flip it over, and you're just gonna want to pull all this back, push the wires through if you got wires, push all the air lines through if you have a lumbar support, and you're just gonna pull all this back. I'm just gonna hook all this so it doesn't get in the way. And then just work it around the frame, because some of the springs get molded into the foam and it gets kind of hard to pull out. So you just and then there's the foam. The passenger side is in pretty decent condition compared to the driver's side, which is all flattened out over here from sliding in and out of the truck. So I'm gonna try and figure out a good way to fix all these wires so that way it's still springy when you sit down, and I'll get back to you. Alright, so what I figured to do was I just got some 14 gauge solid wire here, and I'm just bending it over and twisting it, and then just feed it to the other side, line it up with where the old one went, pull the slack out of it, and just tie it. As you can see, I got 3 of them done here, and it's a little looser than the factory, but it still gives some good support. So I'm gonna do the rest of these and you guys can watch. Just snip off all the ends. So all this is a 14 gauge wire, bare, single strand, solid strand, and so that's it for the passenger seat. I'm gonna put the cushion back on it. I'll show you guys how to do that, and then we'll put that chair back together, and then we'll start working on the driver's side, which has a little bit more damage. But you guys will see that. So the only thing to have to do is to switch this driver's side cushion and put it over the passenger side is on the side where the little back adjust lever goes. I'm just gonna have to cut a new hole in here, but that really don't bother me. So I'm just gonna slap this on here and put the back on it, and then we're gonna do the driver's side. Alright, so the driver's side springs are a little bit more messed up than the passenger side was, so I'm gonna see if I can find a metal rod about this size, see if I can replace it on this side. If not, then I'm just gonna redo all the wire up to here, and yeah, that'll be it. So let me go see what I can find, and I'll be right back. Alright, so for this one, tried something a little different. This is the driver's seat. So I got these flags for marking stuff in the yard. We use them to mark sprinklers. So I just took the little vinyl piece off, and I'm wrapping them around the bar for the spring because they're a little bit stiffer, and this one's missing a good portion of the seat. So try this and see if it works a little better. It already looks like it's working pretty good, but I'll finish it up, put the cushion on it, and then see how it feels.